Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to try my hand at my first reading vlog. We will see how this goes. It's a little challenging because I am the mother of a 4-month-old baby and I spend most of my time reading with him and while I'm taking care of him. So we will see how that goes. I'm going to be doing a reading summary book slash books on my summer TBR for a week vlog. We are going to try to pick out those books together. I think what I'm going to do is, how many do we think you need? Should I just pick them along the way? We're gonna start with Remarkably Bright Creatures. This is gonna be our first one we film, that we vlog. And then I think we're just gonna have to figure it out as we go. But let's start with Remarkably Bright Creatures. Ooh, I think after that, I think I might read The Royals Next Door, maybe. But we're gonna kick it off with Remarkably Bright Creatures. Okay, so I started Remarkably Bright Creatures yesterday. I read a little bit this morning. I'm at, I think, page like 80 something, 89. I want to finish this today. This is so good. Also, I think the octopus reminds me of my husband, his inner narration. Right now, I don't really know where the plot is going. The concept right now is that this woman is a widow and her son passed away kind of mysteriously when he was in high school. And I know the back of the book, I guess, says the octopus might know why her son disappeared or what happened to him. I hope this doesn't make me sad, but also the octopus is really funny. Like, he's escaping his tank and doing stuff like that. So I'm having a good time. Update. I think I'm almost 200 pages in. I've been reading on the beach. Somebody's been napping on the beach. And it's so good. It's interesting because there's a bunch of different characters you've been introduced to and they're all sort of connected. So I've been trying to figure out, like, I have a theory right now about one character. I'm curious if I am right. I don't. I thought I was going to be, but now it seems like I won't be, but I'm curious. It's really good. I think it's only like 300, less than 350 pages, so I definitely think I can finish today. Okay, so I finished Remarkably Bright Creatures. That book is so good. I totally understand why it has a 4.44 on Goodreads. It was so sweet. And, oh, I'm sorry, I'm swaying with my son. It was so sweet and so perfect. And yeah, I don't really know how to tell you what it's about. The octopus isn't like weird. Like, I feel like that's probably a lot of people's apprehension, but it's about this mom who lost her son when he was 18, and this octopus honestly like really helps like her get closure and brings her something she really wanted out of life. It was just really sweet, and I really loved the octopus. Marcellus the octopus was amazing. And now I don't know what to read next. I think I might read When in Rome. I have a bunch of books in my bag, but day one, and I finished a book. So we're on to book number 2. I think I'm going to start When in Rome. I really want to read Serpent and the Wings at Night, but that is not a beach read, so I think I'm going to try When in Rome and see if that gets me in a beachy read. It's Tuesday, so it's day 2 of this reading for, I don't know if it's a week or just while I'm at the beach, but it's day 2, so we're gonna start When in Rome. Oh, there it is, because the camera fell. It was holding the camera up. All right, we are heading down to the beach and are gonna read our book and hopefully take a nap. I think I am about 50 pages in. I'm obsessed, but so obsessed that I ordered Practice Makes Perfect on Amazon and it'll be at my house when I get home from vacation. So that should tell you everything you need to know about how I think it's going. I think people who liked Part of Your World, I think you would totally love this. It's not like copy paste, but I feel the same kind of vibes that I felt reading Part of Your World. It's different, but I don't know. This is how I feel. I really like it though. So far, I really am enjoying it. And I really want to read Practice Makes Perfect. And the covers are so cute. But yeah, all right, that is my current update. Maybe I'm like 70 pages in, I don't know. I left it on the beach. I'm putting my son to take a nap. Okay, back from the beach. I'm at 200 and something pages. There's only like 302 in the book. I want to finish it so bad. I'm hoping I can maybe finish it while we're waiting around for dinner or something. It is so good. It's totally making me think of the Hannah Montana movie. I think I saw someone on TikTok say that, but that is totally accurate. Those are the vibes I'm getting. I really like it. I'm so excited to read the next book in this. I want all of the sisters to get a book, not just one. I hope they all get it. I finished When in Rome. I loved it. I mean, I really don't think I had anything I didn't like about it, so it was so good. So I'm gonna give it 5 stars. I don't know if I've seen someone give it 5 stars yet. Oh my gosh, my mascara is... I look crazy, but I really, really liked it, so I'm giving it 5 stars. I was like kicking my feet and giggling the whole time. I smiled at the book numerous times on the beach. So I finished it last night on Tuesday, Wednesday now. I'm in between, should I read The Royals Next Door or Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins? I think I might put a poll on my Insta story before I head down to the beach. See what people say. I may or may not listen. We'll see. Day 3 did not go as well. I ended up picking up Reckless Girls, but okay, it is Thursday, so day 4. I got like no reading done yesterday. I'm pretty sure this is almost identical to my check-in last night. I'm on page 88 of Reckless Girls. I'm thinking maybe I can finish it today during my son's naps, but we'll see because I have some errands to run. And then I'm getting in the car and driving home. I drove part of the way last night, and then I'm gonna drive the rest of the way tonight after my son's bedtime. So if I get too far, I don't think I would download this via audiobook, but if I'm only like halfway, I have some Audible credits, so I might download it on audiobook, and then I could finish it that way in the car, but we will see. So I'm really liking it so far. I have some weird suspicions about people. Right now, I think it's probably like a 4-star read. I don't dislike it, but I want to know what happens, but there's very few thrillers that I read that I'm like, I don't care what happens. So that's where we're at. Do a little 45-minute reading break. I got to page 140 this morning. I think it's about halfway. I think there's 300 something pages. It's really starting to feel a little mischievous, so I'm curious as to what's going to happen. Still not sure. Also still getting bad vibes from people, which obviously you're supposed to. It's a thriller. But we are going to head out to lunch and do a little shopping. Yeah. And then I'll be back and I'll probably read some more. Hello, it is day 5, it's Friday. I finished Reckless Girls last night before I did my drive home, but then we got in at 11:30 and I put my son to bed, and then my cat decided he missed us an aggressive amount, and so he did not let me go to sleep until about 2:30, and then my son woke up at 6:30. So I'm running on very little sleep, so I do not know if I will be getting literally any reading done today because I have to work on packing our house for the move, and I really wanted to play a game or two of Valorant tonight. So we will see how this goes, but I'm not necessarily thinking I'm gonna get a lot of reading done today, but I think I'm going to start Maggie Moves On next in this week reading vlog. This was, I I don't know, I guess just middle of the road. Like if you wanted to read like a beachy thriller, I think this is the perfect thriller to take to the beach. I enjoyed it. I felt like I kind of knew a lot of the things that were gonna happen, but also there were several things that I was like, where did that come from? And just like every thriller, you know, you can kind of tell like, you're like, something's just off about certain people and you're like, what's happening? I think this is like a solid like 3.5 for me. I wouldn't not recommend it, but I've read thrillers that I've liked more than this and that were way, I don't want to say predictable because it's not like I predicted necessarily what was gonna happen because I didn't, but I really like Rachel Hawkins' writing style and I overall enjoyed it. It just wasn't anything I'm gonna like scream it from the rooftops for you to read. So it is 12:30 today, right now. I've remotely gotten ready a little bit. My son is currently taking a nap and I'm going to try to pack maybe a couple more boxes and then we have to run some errands. And then I will be home for the day and maybe I will get a little bit of reading done. But I will hopefully check in before I go to bed. We'll see. Okay, so here's what happened. Yesterday was day 6, and I'm pretty sure at some point on day 5, I told you I was gonna check in before bed with whatever I had read. A, I don't think that happened unless watching this footage back, I see that it did. But B, I don't think I checked in literally at all yesterday, but that is because I didn't do any reading until right before bed. I think I read for about 45 minutes. I am packing our house right now, and it is a struggle to do with a 4-month-old around. So I'm still reading Maggie Moves On, and as far as the summer vibes go, I'm giving it like a 4 out of 5 hitting the summer vibes. I'm only on page 88, and it's a pretty big book. 402 pages for a romance book, so that is a bit hefty. I'm hoping I could get to page maybe like 200 today, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it before the end of today, which is when I'm ending this vlog for the 7 days of reading summary books, but we will see. I've got some time today that hopefully I can read. I got a lot of packing done yesterday, but I have a lot more packing that I need to do, and it's overwhelming me. My house feels like a bomb went off, and I hate that. Like, unpacking is kind of like when you go through all your stuff to reorganize your closet or something. It's like, it has to get worse before it gets better, and right now we are certainly in the worst part. It's not better. It's so chaotic, and I hate it. And I still haven't edited my May wrap up. I really need to do that today. Have I had time? No. I'm having to like choose between not necessarily what fun things I want to do, but what I want to do, period. Anyway, so I'm going to pump Mom Probs and probably do my nails because right now there's just nothing on them. There's nothing there. I took off all the polish, but so. Most of the time when I pump, I do a task that I can't do when my son is awake, and so that's like reading or doing my nails because the thought of picking him up with wet hands is traumatizing because I did that once and I hated it. Anyways, I'm really liking this, just as a mild check-in note. It's giving HGTV meets Hallmark movie. Right now, the main the guy I'm assuming is the love interest, he's just giving a little too insta-lovey energy for me, but he's growing on me. It is only page 88, and it's a small town. I feel like small towns just exude summer energy. We're moving into a townhouse. After this, we're in an apartment right now. We're moving into a townhouse at the end of the month. And this makes me want to just, like buy a house and renovate all of it. Not that I can do that, but it makes me want to do that. I might watch some more HGTV in my free time. All right, to some tasks. Let's go. Did I once again forget to make an update? Yes, but I again did all of my reading at bedtime after I had put my son down for the night. So I am on page 180 of 402. I think he's literally about to wake up from his nap. There he is. But that is as far as I've gotten. I am really liking it. I really want to finish it. I'm just also packing an entire house and taking care of a 4-month-old. So hopefully today is Monday. This was my conclusion to this for yesterday, but hopefully I'm able to finish this maybe by Wednesday. I think I can probably get another 100 pages tonight. I gotta go get him. I think I can finish another 100 pages hopefully tonight, and then maybe the next 100 pages tomorrow night. Last night I read a little little, and then I played some video games, and we're just gonna bounce. And so I did not get as much reading done as I could have, but regardless, I'm loving this book. I'm living for the HGTV vibes. I would love to finish it. If I finish it before I finish editing this, I will put a little snippet of my thoughts. Have currently been commandeered by stuff, so we're gonna sit on the floor. So yesterday was Monday, today is Tuesday. I finished Maggie Moves On last night. Oh my gosh, I ended up loving this. This is probably like 4 stars, maybe 4.25. The beginning, it took me probably about 100 pages to be super invested in it, and it is a little like insta-lovey on the guy's part, but in the end, it like was more endearing than I thought it would be, because it is like over time. Like at first they're just hooking up, you know, it's not like they're like immediately, oh my gosh, in love. I mean, he does like right off the bat make quips that she's his future wife, which like is kind of cute, but also I was like, okay, calm down. But so I finished this yesterday night after my son went to bed. So it's Tuesday morning now. This is like day like 9 at this point, but it's all done. And so I was just going to go back through everything we did. Here is all of what I read. I read When in Rome, loved this, absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to read Practice Makes Perfect. It got delivered to my house while I was at the beach. I will probably be picking that up next. I am so excited. This was so cute. 5 stars. There was nothing wrong with this book in my eyes. I loved everything about this book. I loved the characters. This gave absolutely Hannah Montana movie energy, like I said earlier. Summer vibes, a 3 out of 5. But like, as far as like wanting to read it on the beach, I'd say this gives like 5 out of 5 read on the beach energy. Fabulous. I think I read next Remarkably Bright Creatures. This was like a great story dealing with like grief, loss, life in general. I guess this is literary fiction, contemporary fiction. I really never know how to like categorize these books that like don't have like, you know, something like thriller, romance, because it's definitely none of those. Just a book about life, you know, what goes on. I loved Marcellus the octopus. He brings me the most joy. I wish I could have an octopus that was looking out for me. And he's not a talking octopus in the fact that he talks to people. You just like hear his thoughts, because octopuses are octopi? Are said to be remarkably bright creatures. So apparently he's really smart. And so he's trying to help out where he can. Did I say like 4.5 stars? It was a little, there were some parts I was just a little slow, but I loved this. It was really great. Summary vibes, I'd say like 4 out of 5, because it's not necessarily like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like beachy, but it is very summery. And like, as far as a beach read goes, I give it a 5 out of 5 for beach read energy. It was great to read on the beach, honestly. I really enjoyed it. I read Reckless Girls, and this is a thriller that gives kind of like Lord of the Flies energy. It's not a bunch of rich people. They're on like a deserted island that's apparently haunted, blah, blah, you know, people die, weird vibes. Some people you're like, what's going on? Why are you like this? Can't remember what all thoughts I shared on this one, but I feel like thrillers are hard to, if a thriller can't like immediately grasp you, I feel like it's not doing a great job of being a thriller, if that makes sense. And I was totally into this from the beginning. It wasn't the best thriller I've ever read. I'd say it's like 3 stars, maybe 3.5. It was definitely very summery. Summery vibes, I feel like, are totally 5 out of 5 summer energy. So like, that's probably partly why I gave it 3.5, 3 stars, because like the summer energy is really good. It made me want to go to the beach, and I was at the beach, but you know, like Hawaii, they're in Hawaii in this book. So it kind of made me want to like charter a boat, do something fun. Those are the vibes. And then as far as beach read goes, this also I'd say is a 5 out of 5 beach read, 100%. Read this on the beach. If you're looking for a thriller to take to the beach, this is a good one. You're not gonna be mad you read it, you're just not gonna be like, wow, this was the best book I ever read. Does that make sense? And then finally, as you know, I read Maggie Moves On. This book is literally like HGTV and a Hallmark movie had like a summery baby. I really enjoyed this. 4.5 stars, whatever I said. Summer vibes, I'd say like 4 out of 5 maybe.
maybe, it is set mostly during the summer. And they're, you know, working on a house. There's a lot of like outdoorsy things. They do like a lot of fun things. Skinny dipping in a waterfall, things like that. Paddle boarding, kayaking. So the summer stuff is there. Beach read, I don't know. It's kind of long and it wasn't quick to start. It's an easy read, but I'd say as far as like beach ready goes, it's probably more like a 3.5 or a 4 for that aspect of it. So this is a good time. I enjoyed myself. I hope this vlog is mildly enjoyable. This is my first one. We will see how quickly it takes me to edit it because life is chaotic. Right now, it's just me and the books and the baby boy. We're all just hanging out. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's any other fun reading for a week vlogs you guys are interested, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.